Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome to my channel, The Way of Kay. My name is Kayla. Today I'm going to show you how to make a quesadilla flower. It's a really cool looking quesadilla. So I have about 4 chicken breasts that are small that I shredded up from my Instant Pot. And then I have about 1/2 cup each of onions, red onions and white onions that I chopped up fine. I'm going to add these together in the bowl. I'm making this for church. I'm in a hurry. I'm trying to get this done so I can, because we're having a meal after church and church starts in about an hour. So I'm rushing, trying to get this done. It is a rainy day outside. We're supposed to get a Category 3 hurricane in about 2 days. And in about 2 days is my birthday, so. By the time I edit this and post it, it's going to be way after the fact. I'm going to add about 1/2 cup of salsa into the bowl. You can use whatever kind. I like mild. Yeah, about 1/2 cup, maybe 3/4 cup. And then about 1 cup of taco sauce. I'm using Taco Bell. You can use, again, whatever kind you like, whatever spice you like. About 1 cup. We're going to stir this all up. I've made these one other time before for a baptism at church, and it's just a really cool looking way to make quesadillas. Makes them taste better, I guess, because you're kind of building a flour. Alright, so this is our quesadilla mixture. We're going to set this aside. 20 flour tortillas. Yeah, 20. It really is going to take that much. I'm going to start with 10 first. And we're going to kind of line them up so they're all about the same. Doesn't really matter. And we're going to cut them in half. You can use a sharp knife. I like using a pizza cutter. I feel like it's a little bit easier. So now is the fun part. We're going to take a wide mouth glass jar. We're going to put it right in the middle on top of parchment paper. You need a lot of cheese. About 2 cups of cheddar cheese, and then about 4 cups of Colby Jack, or really whatever other cheese you want. You could use Mexican cheese, that would be good. So we're going to put some cheese here. We're going to put both kinds of cheese in the tortilla. And then about, let's say, a tablespoon on top. This is kind of messy, and you're going to kind of roll it into a cone. Like that. Ta-da! And then we're going to touch it against our jar. Okay, and then we're going to repeat the process until we get the first layer done. Alright, so now we have our bottom layer, and we're going to put a thick layer of cheese on top of this to kind of act like glue. So you want to make sure it is on there pretty thick. And then we're going to repeat the layer on top of this. If you're lactose intolerant, I'm sorry, you could probably try like a dairy-free cheese. I don't know if it would work the same, but this does have a lot of cheese in it. Alright, I'll repeat the process on the second layer. We're going to end up doing 3 layers. You are, okay. The hardest part about this is to like get your measurements right, because like as you can see, I'm almost out of chicken. So to kind of size down on the chicken and kind of up the cheese. Because I want enough for 3 layers, so.
I can see the tortillas. Well, those are big tortillas.
Mm-hmm.
We're making.
Yes, I have 2 cameras taking videos of me. As you can see, Hunter is taking a video in the background.
Are we taking Are we making tortilla flour?
Quesadilla flour.
Quesadilla flour. And then she's going to put sauce in that jar.
Now we have layer 2 done. Again, we're gonna repeat the cheese. Whole lot of cheese. This is just a binding agent. That's what we're gonna call it. So it doesn't collapse when I pull this jar out and bake it. We have our 3 layers. Now, again, with the cheese. The hardest part is trying to get the center jar out without it collapsing. So you have to kind of build it pretty good and then make sure that you have enough cheese on it, because it does kind of like try to fall when it's baking. I have the oven set at 375 and we're going to bake this about 15 minutes. You just have to watch it. You don't want it to get too crispy, but you want the tortillas to be like a nice golden brown. All right, now I'm gonna attempt to take this jar out, and the cheese probably is going to fall. You just kind of have to, yeah. All right, now to get it into the oven is the fun part, but we're gonna bake it about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, after 15 minutes, this is what you have. The beautiful quesadilla flour. Now I have a cake pan, or a cake, like a portable cake dish. I don't really know what it's called. And this is how I kind of transport it. So we're gonna put our glass dish back in the middle. You can also put salsa in here. I need to use the rest of the salsa for another recipe, so I'm not going to put the salsa back in there. But again, this is the hard part, to try to transfer it to here. Because this is still burning hot. Ta-da! And now we just put the lid on there the best that we can, and you close it, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you would like to, and like it, and leave a comment. Have a wonderful day. Bye.